what's up?
Hulk Hogan is probably the most well-known, famous wrestler in the world. If you grew up watching wrestling, then you know how much of a big deal he was. His brand, at one point, was the face of wrestling, and he held competitive wrestling titles, being a 5-time champion, holding the title for over 1,000 days, while also being the first wrestler to win consecutive Royal Rumble challenges. He was a wrestler turned pop culture phenomenon turned reality TV star. Hulk Hogan had a successful career where nobody saw the downfall of what was soon to come of it. Well, he's now facing a new controversy on a decade-old career-ending topic. Is Hulk Hogan racist? A black influencer named Jana had come forward with claims that Hulk fired her due to her race. She was hired by Hogan and his team to be an ambassador for his Real American beer brand. In a series of TikToks, Jana revealed that Hulk fired her the day after discovering that she was black. She asked his team why she was terminated, and according to them, Hulk canceled his events and simply no longer needed her. As the days went on, that's when she saw the events were still ongoing and his new ambassadors were now white, which made her come to the conclusion that she was fired because she was black with no concrete explanation. Because of Hulk's racial past, this conclusion has come without question. Almost 10 years ago in 2015, Hulk was taken off WWE's Hall of Fame. His title was completely revoked. What led to this was a secret recording that was leaked of Hulk saying the N-word with the hard R and ranting about his daughter sleeping with a black man. This tape, recorded in 2007, didn't come out until 2015. In 2007, Hulk was involved with his then best friend's wife, Heather Cole. Hulk's best friend, Bubba the Love Sponge Clem, was a local DJ. Now, Bubba and his wife had an open marriage, and Bubba actually wanted his then wife to sleep with Hulk as a way to cheer him up. Around that time, Hulk was dealing with a lot of issues from his divorce, so he was very vulnerable. Bubba, being the good old best friend, wanted his wife to lay with Hulk. So it's not like Hulk was being grimy, they were just being freaky. So unbeknownst to Hulk or Heather, Bubba was actually secretly recording them having intercourse.
You eventually had a sexual relation with Mr. Boyd.
Yes.
Do you have any idea before the sexual encounter happened that it was going to be filmed?
No.
Do you recall the number of the encounters that you had with him?
To the best of my knowledge, I can think of 3 times that I remember.
Interesting enough, Bubba claims he did not leak the tape, but the tape was found by an employee of Bubba and he tried to shop it around to media companies. Gawker, the company that released the tape, has another story. The company claims that it received a 30-minute DVD of the tape in 2012, anonymously through the mail, and then released it on October 4th, 2012. Gawker published a 2-minute extract from the 30-minute video, including 10 seconds of explicit sexual activity. Hulk decided to take legal action against Bubba and Gawker. With Bubba, he settled with $5,000 and a public apology. Gawker, on the other hand, they went to court twice. Hulk sued Gawker the first time in federal court, and Gawker's First Amendment rights were protected, which made Hulk lose the case. The second time, Hulk sued him in the Florida state court, and this time around, Gawker lost the case and had to pay Hulk over $100 million in damages. While fighting this case, somehow another tape got leaked, which brings us back to question, is Hulk Hogan racist? So the audio that was leaked was Hulk having a private conversation in Bubba's home. This conversation was recorded and leaked about Hulk's daughter Brooke and her then boyfriend, who was black, and this is what he had to say.
So there's a point where our little Brooke was black and son, where they've been hanging out, I helped them hold hands together on tour, they were getting close to the time before I'm giving a I'm not a double standard type guy, I'm racist to a point. Yeah. You know, and then when it comes to nice people, you know,
We all are that way.
yeah, like when it comes to nice people, you can't say, I don't give a underneath the ball, basketball player,
This, for obvious reasons, sent Hulk's career into a firestorm. He went on an apology tour to try to clear his name.
Are you a racist?
No, I'm not. I'm not a racist. I never should have said what I said. It was wrong. I'm embarrassed by it. But a lot of people need to realize that you inherit things from your environment.
Why did you do this? Why did you agree to engage in a sexual encounter with your former best friend's wife? And do you have any regrets about it?
I've got a ton of regrets about it. It's the worst decision I've ever made in my life, but it's such a long story. I'll give you the Reader's Digest version.
His own daughter defended him, of course, but the public was not so forgiving.
When you're mad and when you're at the lowest point in your life and you're mad at somebody, you just choose ill-fitting words for that situation just to air your shorts out, and that's all it was, you know? Because I looked at the transcripts and I was like, yeah, he was pissed at me. That's not who he is, though. He's not racist. I definitely would not want things that I say behind closed doors, and I'm sure you wouldn't or anybody else watching. Nobody would want their lowest moment to be filmed and aired for the world to see. You know, it's not like he stood up on a podium and said, this is what I think about all these people.
Hulk lost a lot of business from these insensitive remarks, and it did put a huge halt into his legacy. Hulk's fans knew the persona that Hulk had, the Macho Man wrestler who also inspired people. The scandals continued to come, and his character was in question. The final straw was when another audio was released where Hulk and his son were caught on tape using offensive racial slurs, including the N-word. In this recording, Hulk even mentioned his worries about being reborn as a black person because of his karma.
Phone dialogue here. That means my best friend. You know that God gave you this vibe and this energy that you and I are gonna live forever, bro. I just hope you don't come back as a couple.
Once the recording went viral, WWE took immediate action and fired Hogan from the company for his racist remarks. Although Hulk was reinstated in 2018, his legacy never bounced back to what it was. Now the racism allegations continue to haunt him years later. I'm gonna let you guys decide. Is Hulk Hogan racist? And do you think the firing of the influencer Essence had racial connotations to it? Let me know what you guys think in the comments, and make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Toodles!